gentlemen, this event will be a 1 fall, 30-minute time limit, 1 fall, 30 minutes. Introducing from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Reeseman. His opponent from Syria, weighing 242 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the Sheik. The Sheik.
Okay, you got the announcement. The Sheik, the fireman of pro wrestling, the wild man from Syria against Tom Reeseman. Tom Reeseman trying to get all over the Sheik here. The Sheik attired in that yellow headdress. And we're going to be talking about the wild man from Syria who's just back off a big world tour. He's made a big crusade, a tour of the homeland, Syria, Lebanon, all over Europe. And some interesting things have happened since he's returned home and come back to the United States, ending his tour. We'll be talking about that. Look at Reeseman. Reeseman's now going to give the fireman an opportunity to jump into this bout. Tom Reeseman anxiously awaits the Sheik to make his first move. The Sheik, he has got a weird look on his face. It is really bizarre. As he stands there staring into the crowd, looking up as though Allah were looking down upon this bout. The Sheik trying to get through his pre-match ritual, the prayer rug in his place. Let's see if he'll get it done. Tom Reeseman back and forth in this ring. Now Tommy Reeseman charges by referee Pete Post. Tom Reeseman would like to get a piece of the Sheik right now, but the referee is keeping him in tow. The Sheik staring as though he's in a trance, and I do have something to say about that. The Sheik, as you know, it is a superstition and a belief in the Arab countries, Lebanon, Syria. They believe, of course, that hypnotism does something for the subconscious, is healthy for the mind, and of course, hypnotism instills the belief that you cannot be injured. You have no fear of man or beast. And the Sheik has again gone back to the custom of the old country and is definitely under some type of hypnosis. He stares into space. He just stares at the canvas as he's been doing here for 3 or 4 minutes. High praise to Allah. But there will be a blank expression on that face, those eyes looking straight ahead. Now he is done with his pre-match ritual. The prayers to Allah have been said. Sheik into the center of the ring. Tom Reeseman. Camel clutch by the Sheik. The Sheik moving around, not wasting any time. Reeseman now with the Sheik. The Sheik grabs the headlock, throws that head over. The top rope reaches into the boot, and oh, he's got something in his hand. Look at the look on this guy's face. He has put himself in some kind of hypnotic state, and he is truly a wild man. Have you ever seen anything the likes of that? And Reeseman now staggers back as though he's been attacked by a savage animal. And that's exactly what it's doing. Look at that. The man sticks it right into the nostril of his nose and just rips and tears. The Sheik truly in a vicious mood, his eyes rolling back in his head. Reeseman again staggers, groping and grabbing for the top rope in the far corner. The wild man from Syria right behind him, not giving him an opportunity to get anything going in his bout. Reeseman hammering away with all he's got. Look at the Sheik. He just stares at him. It doesn't even face him. Remember that hypnotic state I was telling? Look at him. Look at the look on his face. He's put himself in a hypnotic trance, and he doesn't even feel this. There is no pain. He feels nothing. And what has happened here? And he's hammered Reeseman to the mat. The camel clutch is applied. The Sheik applies the pressure. His eyes roll back in his head. The referee asking him. And hey, he gives. And the referee is not going to let it go any further for fear of the safety of this man, Tom Reeseman. Look at the Sheik. His eyes rolling back in his head. He continues to apply that camel clutch. The referee trying to get him to break it. And now we'll get to a decision.
58 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, 58 seconds. The winner with the camel clutch, the Sheik. The Sheik. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm to interview the Sheik and many, many times on this television program. I am sure you know and well aware of that the Sheik does not talk, does not speak English at all. And he continued to leave the man down there and didn't let him get out of his camel clutch or anything of that nature. Wait a minute, that's my spark. Many times on this television program, ladies and gentlemen, I've had my coats eaten of that size, and it seems as though that the Sheik is very different. Very different.
Here's Chuck Allen trying to talk to him.
Of some type. He doesn't feel any pain, and he just stares off into space. I saw a moment ago when Tom Reeseman threw your head into that turnbuckle. Wait just a minute. The man's done. You've already beaten him. You can't do anything with this man, referee. Ladies and gentlemen, wait just a minute. You got the tie too. Wait a minute. Don't need the tie. Leave the tie alone. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, almost took the wind completely out. And now he's after some people out in the audience. Well, I'm trying to relay, and Bob, I think if you want this to continue, the man is gone a little berserk. What are you doing with a chair in the ring? For what? Again, as we told you before, he is in some type of a trance. He feels no pain whatsoever. No pain. No pain at all. He stares up. What's up there? Wait just a minute. No, we got the tie before. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got the... No, you got the tie. Wait just a minute. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen the Sheik in over 10 years of professional big-time wrestling in such a mood and in such an atmosphere that he is at this moment. Even commentator Bob Finnegan getting out of the way, and I can't say that I blame him one bit. As Bob commentated to you earlier, and as you have witnessed in this ring, he is in some type of a trance. He did not feel any pain. His head hit that turnbuckle harder than any time I have ever seen his head hit the turnbuckle. I'll tell you, Bob, in 10 years of professional big-time wrestling and with this man, the Sheik, I don't believe I've ever seen him like he is tonight.
Chuck, I want to apologize, and there was nothing I could do. Yeah, and to try to talk to a wild man like the Sheik, we apologize to you and to the fans at home. I know you're shaking, Chuck. We'll be back with more big-time wrestling after this. Stick around.